Hey friends, I'm Burak, and in this English lesson, I show you how to use a scene from the movie Green Book to improve your English speaking and English pronunciation. You will learn about American English speaking elements like reduction and contractions. Let's start now.
As my mother always said, what kind of brand new fool are you? Look at them over there. Take a good look at the officer you hit. Look at him. He's over there having a grand old time chatting up with his pals. Enjoying a nice cup of coffee. And where are you? In here with me, who did nothing.
Now, the analysis.
As my mother always said. As my mother always said. As my mother always said.
Sort of a long thought group. Where are our most stressed words here?
As my mother always said. As my mother always said. As my mother always said.
As my mother always said. Mud and said a little bit longer, some of that up-down shape.
As my mother always said. As my mother always said. As my mother always said, what kind of brand new fool are you?
What kind of a brand? Brand new fool. Lots of stress on brand. Brand new fool are you? So we have quite a few words in this long thought group that are a little bit longer and have that up-down shape of stress. I think brand is the most stressed word there. Now it's interesting because even though it's the most stressed word, there is a reduction happening. Listen to these two words together, brand and new.
Brand new fool. Brand new fool. Brand new fool.
You might be noticing there is a no D sound. This word ends in the N sound, begins in the N sound. The two words link together, brand new. And these two words go together somewhat frequently. We use the phrase brand new and we never say that D. I got a brand new computer yesterday. We're going to get you a brand new pair of shoes. Brand new, brand new. The vowel in the word brand is the A as in bear vowel. And when it's followed by N, brand. There is a sound as the back of the tongue relaxes before the front of the tongue lifts. So try to imitate that. Bra, bra, brand new, brand new, brand new.
Brand new fool. Brand new fool. Brand new fool.
Let's look at the other things that are happening in this phrase. Reductions. For example,
what kind of brand new fool are you? What kind of brand new fool are you? What kind of brand new fool are you?
Kind of is pronounced kinda, kinda, kinda. So it's really common to take the word O and make that just the schwa sound. But it's a little bit less common to drop the D. Kind of, kind of, kind of. It's a little bit more common to hear a D there. Kinda, 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 the. But he drops it and that does happen sometimes. Kinda, kinda, kinda. Brock, do you feel okay? I feel kinda sick. Kinda, kinda, kinda.
What kind of brand new fool are you?
We have one other reduction. It's the word R. How do you hear that pronounced?
What kind of brand new fool are you? What kind of brand new fool are you? What kind of brand new fool are you?
Fuller you, fuller you. So it's a little bit hard for me to decide, though I think it's just a schwa, or do I think I hear schwa R? Fuller, 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 or fuller, 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 fuller. It is said so quickly, it is hard to tell. I usually tell my students to make this a quick R sound. Fuller you, fuller you. But it's said so quickly. You could probably get by with just making that the schwa as long as it is said very quickly and links the two words together. Fuller you.
Fool of you. Fool of you. Fool of you. Fool of you. Fool of you. Fool of you.
So aside from our stressed word, we have a lot of unstressed word and syllables that are flatter in pitch go a little bit more quickly. For example, the beginning two words as my, as my, as my, as my, as my, as my mother, as my mother, as my mother always said.
As my mother always said. As my mother always said. As my mother always said.
Always said. Something interesting happening here. The word always ends in a Z sound. That's considered a weak consonant sound. It's voiced. It links right into the S, which is a stronger sound. I think you can think of it as just dropping the Z sound altogether. Always sad, and just make an S sound linking them all together. Always sad, always sad, always sad, always sad.
They're always said. They're always said. They're always said, what kind of brand new fool are you?
What kinda? What kinda? Stop T at the end of the what. That's because of the next word begins with a consonant. Very common to do that before a consonant. What kind? What kind?
What kind of what kind of what kind of brand new fool are you?
So in this long thought group, all the words glide together smoothly with no break, intonation slides up or slides down. This is our unit. This is a single thought group.
As my mother always said, what kind of brand new fool are you? As my mother always said, what kind of brand new fool are you? As my mother always said, what kind of brand new fool are you?
Okay guys, that's all for today. Don't forget to watch this amazing movie, and you can also check another videos in the playlist. Have fun.